Today we have completed the extrude command, so today we'll go for the revolve command here. Okay, so revolve command, yeah. First of all, it required one cross section there. Cross section we can say, profile we can say. We have to create that one. First we will check what are the things we require for creating any revolve. So just click on revolve. Here it is showing that select the geometry, means profile we can say, or cross section we can say, close profile we have to select here. That profile will revolve around a particular axis. Okay, for that one we have to create two things. The first thing is geometry, the second thing is axis. Two things we have to create here. The first thing what I will do, I am creating here profile. On which profile I want on YZ axis. So I am taking YZ plane. Okay, I am creating one. Wait a second. I am creating one circle. I am creating one circle here and go for modeling. Now see here I have one circle. So I'm creating one revolution here. So go for revolve command. The geometry I'm selecting as this one. Click apply. Axis we have to select. I'm selecting this axis. Apply. Now see here what happened. The profile is creating around that axis. Okay. The axis around the axis the profile is creating here. Now here also you can find the same options like add frozen and cut material, imprint faces, slice. These options here also you can find, like yesterday we are discussing the extrude command. The same commands here also you can find it. The next thing is direction, also you can find it like same like reverse direction, normal direction, both side symmetric and asymmetric. So like that we can find the options here. Then what we will do, we will just click on generate, so it will create your revolve models. The remaining options are similar, like thin surface I already explained yesterday, thin or surface. These things I already explained in the extrude command. It is similar only here also. Just there it will create like a in a normal direction, and here it will create in a circular direction. Okay, so like that we can able to create our revolve models. The next thing is sweep command. The next thing is here the sweep command. Sweep command you already know why, because everyone knows the modeling softwares. Even in AutoCAD also you can find this command. So sweep command is like creating a solid body. A profile passing here in extrude it will go in a normal direction. The body it will create in a normal direction, normal to the sketch. In revolve it will revolve around any axis and it will create a solid body. Whereas when you go for sweep command, see here we are normal direction, here it will revolve around the axis, and here it will, what it will do, it will follow the path. Okay, it will follow the path. Which path you want, whatever path. See, it is not mandatory that you have to take a straight path only. You can take curves also, like splines, arcs. Those things also you can take. So how your path is there, based on that path only it will move your, or it will create your body according to your cross section. Okay. Now what I will do here, I am creating one sketch here. For example, sketch. Okay. Now what I will do, creating one sketch here, like circle only I will create here. Okay, now have this profile. And we'll check what are the things we required for sweep command. So for sweep command here we required the profile and the path. Right now I don't have any path here, so I want to create one path. See here, always remember path should be perpendicular to, like not exactly perpendicular, but the plane should be perpendicular to the sketch plane. Okay, so remember this. So see, whenever you are creating any path here, remember one thing. First of all, we have to go for the new sketch. I want, see, this on this plane I created my profile. Then the what we can say, the path should be on, see, the sketch we created on a YZ plane. So the sketch, the path we have to create on the XY plane. So we have to select the XY plane here, then create a new sketch. Okay, now create a new sketch. Directly don't go for the plane there. Okay, directly don't go for the plane. Don't click on directly look at here after selecting the plane. After create, see why, because you already create the sketch. What it will do means this sketch only it will edit under this plane. So it will not create properly. So what we have to do, we have to go for the option like new sketch under that plane. Then we can able to create here. Okay, now click on look at. Now my profile is not visible here. Like the sketch which I created previously, it is not visible. So what I will do, I will click right play, always show sketch. Now I can able to sketch also. I can able to see the sketch here. So that why, because I need some tracing on this one, so that I can properly able to create the path. So go for here. I'm creating one spline here, which is from the center of this one. Right click. Okay, now see here the path has been created here. Now go for modeling. Now see here the path is created. When you carefully see here, the path and the profile both lying on the same plane. Even we have created on a different plane also, it's coming like this. That is a very big problem here when we are creating the sweep like path here. Just delete this one. This path is deleted. I will create the sketch here on this plane. Then go for modeling, generate. Now on this plane I want to create a new sketch. Okay. Okay. Now on this plane I am creating the path. Now see here it has been created properly. Okay. Now see here file is there. Sketch is also there. Now we have both in a perpendicular direction. So what I will do, I will go for the sweep command. Profile is this one. Select this one. Click on apply. Select the path. Click on apply. Now click generate. Now see here your profile or your body has been created with the help of this one. Okay, like that we can able to create the things. Sketching, I'm changing some dimensions here, but somewhat twisting here. So in that case, what I will do, I will put for radius. giving like 4 diameter, modeling generate. Now see here, the body has been created here like this. Edit selection. Here also you can find the same options like add posen, add material, and the remain like cut material, slice, imprint process. Here also you can find it. The next thing we can find here is path tangent is there and global axis. If you go for global axis, click on generate. Now it's not creating why because global axis is somewhere different. It's not on lying on the path. That's why it's showing some error. So for global axis, take like a path tangent. Okay. The next thing is here twist. If you want to make somewhat twist, you can able to specify. So here right now, suppose for example, if I want to create any object, okay, I want to create any object. Like for example, if I want to create a spring, okay, if you want to create a spring here, for spring definitely we require a helix shape, okay. But right now I don't have any helix. So in that case, what you have to do is direct in the sweep command, let the given that option to you. Okay, in a sweep command line directly you can find that option here. So what we have to do means first of all we have to go for the option here, sketch on any of the plane, create one sketch. I'm creating one file here. Creating one circle here. Modeling. Then go for sweep command. Go for sweep command. So file I'm selecting as this one. Apply. And the option I'm choosing here is this axis. Apply. Okay, we'll create the sketch of that here. Now again I'm creating one sketch of the same plane. But see, remember whenever you're creating the things, like the path and the profile both should be in a different sketch. Okay. So what I will do on the same plane, I am creating one more sketch. Now I am creating one line here. Go for dimension. This one I am giving like 50. Okay, go for modeling. Okay, right now I have two sketches here. Now I am going for the sweep command. My profile is this one. Apply. Path I am giving like this vertical line. Apply. Now see here both the things are selected here. If I click generate, it will not get anything. Why? Because both the things lying on the same plane. So it will not get any object. So what I have to do? Actually, this thing we are using for creating the helical shapes. If you are creating anything with on a helix, like if you are creating a helical shape like spring, all those things, if you are creating means use this option. Like both the sketch, like line as well as the profile should be lying on the same plane, but in different sketches. Now both the things I created, like both the things I selected here. Now I am going for the option here, twist. In twist you can find two options, pitch and touch. If you go for pitch, you have to specify the pitch between each pitch value you have to specify. For this, I am giving pitch value like for example pitch value I am giving like 10. Generate. Now see here it has been created. Okay, now pitch value I have given here 10, so it is creating your body. Suppose for example if you go for, see here pitch means the distance between one to the another curve in the helix. Okay, from one curve to the second curve, the pitch value we can see that one. Now, if you don't know the pitch value, if you know the number of turns, like how many turns are there in your string, you can go for the option edit selection. Here you can find instead of pitch, you can choose the option turns. Then how many turns you want? I want some 8 turns, for example. Then click generate. Now see here the body has been created like this. Okay, so like that we can able to create the bodies. Understand guys, any doubts? This is your sweep command. See, either you can give gaps or you can give number of turns. Either you can see total distance already specified, like the length of the line, like whatever length of the line you mentioned there in your sketch, that is the total length. So one thing is already you have given there. Then actually for creating a helix you require 3 things: which value, number of times, length. Length you already specified, length of the helix in sketch by creating a line length. The next thing is you require any one of the things, the other one it will automatically calculate. If you give number of times, what it will do? Total length by number of times. It will calculate the pitch value. If you give pitch value, total length by pitch value, it will calculate the number of times. So like that, it will calculate and it will create your helix. Okay? Understand guys? Any doubts in this one? If anyone has doubt, respond me. No doubts?
No sir.
No doubts? No sir. Okay. Now after sweep, I will go for the skin and loft option. Okay, the next option I am seeing here is skin or loft. But here also we require multiple profiles at certain distances. Okay. See this option also you have seen in your AutoCAD or any modeling software. Okay. So the same thing here also we require multiple closed cross sections to create an object in this operation. So for example, what I will do, the first sketch I will create here. Now first of all I will go for ZX plane. On that plane I am creating a sketch. I'll go for sketching. I am creating a rectangle for example. Okay, this is my rectangle for example. Now what I will do, I will go for modeling, click on just generate. Now sketch has been created here. Now what I am doing, I am creating one plane here. Here you can find the option. You can see here whenever you are giving the multiple cross sections now, you are creating the loft body. The cross sections should be parallel. How much distance you want to keep between those cross sections, it's up to you only. But the thing is, both the sketches should be parallel to each other. Then only it will make. Now see here, the first cross section I created, the next cross section I have to create, which should be parallel to this plane or parallel to this sketch. For that one, what I will do, I am creating one more plane. See here, you can find the option, create new plane. What is your reference plane then? So my reference plane I want as ZX. Okay, select this one, or here also you can see ZX, XY, Y. I am taking ZX plane, creating new plane. It is creating a new plane here, ZX plane. Then transform I want to be like offset on y-axis. Distance I am giving some 100. So offset in z-axis. It's not taking properly right because it's the upper direction. Now see here the plane has been created. Distance I am giving like 50. A new plane has been created here. On that plane I am creating a sketch. Okay. Here what I will do, I am creating one circle. show. Profiles. Now if we go for trying to select the sketch from the graphical area, it will not properly. So in that case, what we have to go for the option here. From here onwards, we have to select. So I am selecting this aid sketch. Click apply. Now automatically the sketch has been selected. Okay. Now I have to select some more sketches here. Why? Because in a single sketch we cannot able to perform this lock operation. So what we have to do? We have to select one more profile here. So for that one, what we have to do? By pressing Control, select this one. Click apply. It is saying that sketch per skin profile must have equal number of edges. See here, whenever it is performing the lock operation, the edges, whatever it may be, it should be similar. Like bottom, for rectangle we have 4 edges, but for circle we don't have any edge. So that is the reason it is throwing some error. So in that case, what we have to do is, whenever you are creating the circle now, okay, whenever you are creating the circle now, so in that one, always remember, create some note points. Like by using the split command, just to split this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now see here also we have 4 edges, here also I have 4 edges. Now we can easily able to make the things. Now what I will do here, I am going for the sweep and lock command. First profile I am selecting as 8th one. By pressing Control, select 9th one, apply. Now see here, right now it's creating. Okay, just click on generate. Right now it's making twisting. Why? Because I started my rectangle. See, I have this rectangle like this. So here we have the merging points are there. So what happened here? This merging point is meeting with this merging point. So what we have to do? We have to make this merging point will meet with this one. Means we have to do some settings here. In sketch only we have to do, I think. Yeah. In sketch only we have to do that operation. We have to, when we are creating this node pointer, at that time we have to carefully create. It will show some point here, so based on that point only, it has to be created. That is the reason while creating this node point only, at the time only, you have to think about that. Generate. So like that we can able to create the bodies with the different cross sections. That is my operation. Now see here, in every command you can find here thin or surface, like we have seen in extrude also, revolve also, sweep also, and skin lock also. Everywhere we can find this operation like thin or surface. The same option you can find here also, thin and surface. So what is the use of this one? We'll see here, suppose for example, if I want to make my body, solid body only and surface. Okay, I want to make my solid body as surface. With the help of this one we can able to. Sometimes what happens, we have to make a body like a hollow body. So in that case also we have to use this option. Okay. Now what I will do, I will go for the thin. From directly we can able to do here also, or manually also we can. So go for thin and surface. It is asking me some options you can find here: faces to keep, faces to remove, borders only. Okay, some options you can find. First option I am using here, faces to remove. Faces to remove means here after it will make a like surface or a thin body, we have to remove some faces so that we can able to identify them. Suppose for example, I want to remove this top face. Apply. Now, if you want to specify thickness, you can able to specify. If you want surface only, means you can give the value like 0. Just click on generate. Now see here, the body has been made here. I given the surface to be removed, but that's the reason it has been removed from the surface. So like that. Right now we have given the thickness here 0.5. That's the reason it's coming like this. You can find the thickness here. Instead of this one, if I give the value like 0, it will make a surface. Here I can find thickness. Right now you cannot find any thickness. So like that, based on our requirement, we can either make surface or we can able to make thick body, sheet body we can say. Okay. So like that we can able to do the things, thick or thin surface. Faces to keep is there, faces to remove is there. Go for edit option. Previously what I have done, I have given the option like faces to remove. Right now I am giving faces to keep. So what happened here, which face you want to keep, it will so whatever face you are selecting, it will keep only that face only, the remaining it will delete everything like this. Okay, I selected this face, that's the reason it's keeping that face only, the remaining face it is deleting here. Understand? This is your thick and thin faces. Again we have one more option, keep both bodies. Bodies only means it will just make hollow from inside. It will not remove any face. Okay, it will not remove any face, that it will make that body as a surface body or a hollow body from inside. Okay, that is the difference you can find. Here you can find the option inward and outward, means the thickness whatever you are assigning, either it will assign inside of the surface, outside of the surface. It's based on our requirement, we can choose this option. Okay, now after that one, what I will do, I'm going for the next options here. Blend option. Blend is like a fillet we can say. Fixed radius you want, variable radius you want. For example, I am going for the fixed radius. I want to make blend here. How much radius you want, you can able to specify. 0.1 meters. Generate. Now see here, it will make a blend here like this. Okay. So like that we can able to make the blends like this is your fixed radius. If you want variable radius, that one also we can able to specify here. Go for variable radius. I want to variable radius. Here you can able to specify the variable radius. This is my edge. Then click on apply. Then here we have to specify starting radius, ending radius. Starting I am giving like 1, ending I am giving like 2, for example, generate. Now see here, initially I have 1 radius. When it reaches, right now it is a different profile, that is the result coming like that. What I will do, I will give that one to here, this edge. Then we can easily able to understand the things. This one I am giving here like 1 and 2, generate. Now see here it will create like this. Here we have at the starting end it has 1 radius, and at the ending other end we have radius as 2. So like that we can able to specify the variable radiuses for a single blend. Okay. Now after that, on the next option you can find vertex blend. Vertex blend means, suppose for example 2 curves are there. Okay, 2 3D curves are here. So those 2 3D curves where it's getting intersect. So at that location it will make that thing. What I will do, I will go to concept, line, edges, apply, generate, concept, apply, generate, hide. Now see here I have this two 3D lines here. Okay, two 3D lines are there. Between those two 3D lines, if I want to make vertex blend, go for this option, select this vertex point, apply. Some invariant vertex selections were ignored. Why? Because here it is a curvature shape and it is a line, straight line. So due to it is showing some error there. Suppose for example, if you have two lines are there, so between those two lines, if I want to make blend or we can say fillet, with the help of this one we can able to make. Okay. We'll try somewhere here. Let's see. I will check it. One edge here. Now I will go for vertex blend. Apply. Here also it is throwing some error. Why? Because the edge which we selected here, it is like twisting here due to it's not creating properly. Okay. The thing is that like that only we can able to create the vertex planes. Like where two lines are getting intersect, at that location it will create a fillet there. Next is chamfer. Okay, if you want to create chamfer, you can able to create here. How much length you want? I want 1 and 1 generate. So it will create a chamfer like this. Okay, it will create a chamfer like this. Like that we can able to create the chamfers. The next thing is slice. Slice we already seen in extrude command. It's same like that. Suppose for example, if you have two bodies. Suppose for example, I have two bodies here. I'm creating one sketch on this plane. Okay. Modeling, extrude. Length I'm giving some 30. Okay. Generate and sketch on this face. Select first the face, then click on sketch, and on that plane we have to create a polygon, for example, and go for extrude in the reverse direction. I am choosing this one like a add frozen. Now see here I have these two different bodies. Okay, these two different bodies I have now. I want to slice these two bodies as a separate body means to go for slice. Slice. I don't want to see, but if you go for in extrude only, if you use the option slice, you cannot find an option. In separate slice command, you can find the slice by plane means if any body is intersecting with the plane, if any body is intersecting with the plane, then we have to go for the option slice. So what it will do, with the help of that plane, it will convert your bodies into two individual parts. If you go for the option here, select slice for faces. If you have any face is intersecting with that body completely, then also we can able to do slice by surface, slice of edges, slice by edge loop. So like that you can find some options are there. So based on that one we can able to perform the operation. Now I am going for the slice of faces. I am selecting the faces like this one. by pressing control this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Apply. I selected these faces here. Now go for generate. What happened? The slice is showing some error. Cannot heal patch wounds from removed faces. Okay, it is not making the sense. It's not making the slice with this body. Yes. Changing the sketch here. Extrude. It's not deleting. Okay. Now I am creating one sketch here. Create one rectangle. Go for modeling, extrude, sketch, apply. Thickness I am giving like 10. Generate. Now see here, right now, this body is slicing with XY plane. Okay, this XY plane is slicing this object. So now we can easily able to make the slice with plane option. Plane, base plane I am selecting like XY plane. Apply, generate. Now see here, these two bodies will become separate. Okay, a single body only will cut and it will keep that both things as a separate bodies. When we select the solid bodies here, then you can identify that those bodies are separate bodies. Like this. Okay, like that difference you can find here in slice command. Okay, like that only we will do with the planes, we will do with faces, we will do with edges. Like that we can able to do here. Okay. Point creation, conversion. Point is the thing, but if I want to create any point, we can able to create here. I want the point to be on this face. Apply. Guide edges, I have to specify. I'm giving my guide edge. Now, at what distance you want, you can able to specify. I want, for example, some this one I'm giving like one generate. So what happened here? The point has been created here. How many are created? 10 points. Why? Because here we have given the number of points as 10. So how many points you want, you can able to create here. If you don't want 10 points, just go here, change this one to 2, generate. So it will create only 2 points. So like that we can able to create the points also here. Then the next thing you can find here is Boolean operations, body operation and body transformation. Boolean operations. Delete body. If you want to delete any body, just go for delete body option. Select the body, apply, check. That body is going to delete it. Delete body is there, delete face is there. If I want to delete any face, for example, if I have any hole here, that hole I want to delete means you can go for the option delete face. If you want to delete any edge, you can able to delete edge. So like that we can able to perform this operation. The next thing is primitives. See here, just practice these primitives from your side. Nothing is there. Just you have to specify the parameters. I will show one. The remaining you have to do. I am going for the sphere option. Just you have to specify the coordinate values, right? The distance from the origin point, how much you require. 0, 0, 0, and the radius of that sphere I want some 30. Now see here the sphere has been created. So like that, just we have to specify the values, automatically it will create your body. Okay, understand this one? Any doubts till here? I thought to complete by today only this overall operations, but nothing is here right now. Only body transformation is there, body operation is there, boolean operation is there. Patterns you already know. I will show once how to create the patterns. For example, go for pattern. Which geometry you want to make pattern? I want to make this geometry as pattern. Apply. Here we have different types of patterns. Linear, circular, rectangular. Which one you want? I want linear. Direction I am giving like this direction. It's not taking. This direction I want here. Offset how much you want? I am giving 20 as my offset. Copies I want some 6. Just click on generate. So what happened? The patterns has been created. Sorry guys. Changing the value to 60 generate. So like that we can able to create the patterns. Like that only we will create rectangular, circular, whatever you want. Select all the bodies here, click apply axis. I don't want linear, I want here circular. Axis I am giving like, why it's not taking the axis here. I want this axis, apply. How many copies you want and how much space you want, generate, so it will create the circular thing like that. This is your circular pattern. So like that we can be able to create circular pattern, rectangular pattern and linear pattern based on our requirement. Understand this one? So this is my sum of commands we will find here. Some are left with, like body operations are left. In this one you can find sew, simplify, cut material, slice material. This slice material, imprint faces we already checked. Cut material also we already checked. Okay, just we have simplify, sew and clean bodies. Then the next option we can find here is body transformation, move, translate, rotate, mirror, scale. Boolean operation we will find add, subtract, assemble, like that some options are there. We will check those. Okay, the next thing is concept, how to create 3D bodies, like 3D lines, how to create. From points, from sketches, from edges, 3D curves, split edges, surfaces, like how to extract the surfaces also we can be able to do here. Here we can find some cross sections here, like cross sections you already know. I section, J section, Z section, L section, T section. Those sections also will directly create it just by specifying the parameters. There is no need of specifying or there is no need of creating any sketch for that. Directly we'll get some cross sections here. Okay, these are the operations are there. Tomorrow we'll close this modeling part. Okay, if you have any doubt you can ask.